pulling the same cards for a love read, so we're gonna see if they come back out again. But the song that played was Giving Up by Ingrid Michaelson. What if we stop having a ball? So there's like a fear of commitment. You know, like someone's afraid if they commit or get in a relationship that they're gonna get bored. I almost feel like this person also doesn't know if they're capable of loving someone. I feel like maybe they've been in relationships and it fizzled fast or whatever. They have like an obsession with someone, and then when they get with that person, it's like, okay, you're not what I thought and I'm over it. And I feel like this person, when they met the other person, you, or maybe you're this person. So it could be both of you have this as well. They're afraid of losing their feelings for you. What if I fall further than you, and what if you dream of somebody new? Deep down, there's also an abandonment issue here from both parties. I'm feeling strongly. They're afraid of falling completely and then eventually being abandoned. So there's a lot of healing that keeps coming up with this dynamic. And I like to say this because a lot of people want to throw out like twin flames, and I want to tell you that not everyone that uses this lesson plan for healing is a twin flame, and that is okay. There are certain contracts that we can agree upon before our souls incarnate, that they can go with other people to learn lessons. And I like to say, like, we all have our own lesson plans, but when you're planning the key points in your life, like, we have free will, right? We have free will and we have freedom of choice, and we can rewrite contracts when we become aware of them. But there are certain contracts that we make with other people to help each other learn. And so this is a contract situation, and it includes the lovely runner dynamic, okay? And the message that was coming through here, and we'll see if it comes through the cards, is pretty much that there are two people that went through a healing journey, and as they were healing, were manifesting their other person, okay? They were probably healing from love issues, and they were manifesting their other person, and they were doing great, and then they ran into each other and like felt the spark. They call it a marker. When you meet someone that gives you that spark, right? Instant soul recognition. You guys may have gotten excited. You may have even gotten together for a little bit, but someone ran. Runner had these issues, but the person that didn't run had the same issues. You're mirroring each other in what you need to heal. So if you're the person that didn't run, you also have like a fear of commitment and a fear of intimacy, just like the one that ran. So this is maybe something to look into with yourself if all of this resonates, okay? There's a fear of intimacy that needs to be looked at. I know that the runner has been healing because they were aware. There were self-worth issues, okay? There's been a huge death and rebirth with both these energies because of the ending of this situationship, relationship, or something that they thought was gonna bloom and blossom, and it never went anywhere. There's been a huge change within both of these parties. And I looked down at 3, 4, 5, so there's been a huge ascension, okay? They both traveled through not feeling good enough for one another. They were mirroring each other. They both felt like the one that didn't run felt abandoned. The one that ran because they thought that they eventually would be abandoned. And there's all these issues, right, that came up in this separation. So what do you want this collective to know? There's peace coming in and there's celebration coming in from this situation. That's a huge accomplishment. There's always gonna be more healing, but your team wants you to know that you've done a lot. And I'm gonna say this, the runner is being guided back to the person that did not run. But if you were the person that didn't run, you would have ran, and it would have been the same lessons for both of you. So it had to happen. It was a necessary transformation that had to happen. You both had this energy, you both transformed, and you both felt like there was some kind of battle and there was no clear winner. There wasn't a resolution. It felt unfinished, and that's because it is. That's because you guys are going to be led back to each other, or the runner's gonna return. Something is going on behind the scenes as it's the theme of your relationship. Everything's been done energetically, and there's even more stuff being done energetically by your team, by your higher selves that are helping you. This has all been like you guys conquering your self-deception. You were trying to hide your feelings from yourself out of fear from those feelings. What if I fall further than you? What if you dream of somebody new? There's so much fear. Yes, self-deception, illusions. Hiding your feelings from yourself because you fear sorrow. because you fear the rejections. It's like you both equally did this. You both equally told yourselves, this isn't my person. My person might not be the word. We have more than one person. We have more than one soul incarnated on this earth that we've had connections with. But this person right now is your person at the moment. And it's because you guys have this contract together. It's scary. It's scary getting in a new relationship, but you manifested this. You manifested this person. This person is your ideal person. And that's what makes it even scarier, because this is everything that you thought that you wanted. And once you get that, then you got the fear of losing that. If you ask someone who finally came together with their partner and they lived their lives, okay? Because the song tells a story of being scared of settling down, and then once you settle down, there's always something new to fear, okay? But that's life. You never know what's around the riverbed. You really don't. But it doesn't mean you don't live the life. You don't experience the beauty of it. And this love that you've manifested and the healing that you've manifested is gonna be beautiful, okay? We got the Seven of Swords. Sabotage, self-sabotage to this relationship because of that fear that you have, which is why you guys had to take a break. Spirit put you both in timeout to heal. Because the potential of this relationship, they put you in timeout. And there was one thing that you didn't know you had to heal, and that's probably the thing that you were blaming the other person for. You also have that wound. So whatever that one thing is, that's what you need to look at. It's a mirror situation. But like I said, it's a new beginning for you guys. This is going to be coming in, and this is an opportunity being offered from your higher selves. Your higher selves are bringing this in. Has a lot of potential, okay? But you have to follow through, because this is also, it's a lesson. It's a soul growth thing. There's so much truth and clarity coming in when you guys come together. Take a look at what you think the other person has issues with, and then look at yourself and get to the root of that, because you could end up being the runner if you weren't the runner.